Hey there, welcome to Fear Captures. We're here to show you the coolest and most mind-blowing camera footage we can dig up. We're talking trail cameras, security cameras, and other devices that catch crazy stuff when nobody's looking. So buckle up and let's dive into these awesome captures. We've all heard countless tales of Bigfoot sightings, massive, hairy creatures lurking in the shadows of our imagination. But this footage from a Canadian park ranger adds a new twist. Caught on camera, Bigfoot emerges from the dense foliage, holding something in its grasp. Zoom in. It appears to be a bird, feathers ruffled in its firm grip, perhaps a turkey or some other prey. What sets this apart is not just the sighting itself, but the creature's behavior. It moves with an uncanny, almost human-like grace, oblivious to the lens capturing its every move. Watch closely. Notice the subtle bounce in its step, the sway of its arms as it navigates the forest floor. It's a mesmerizing glimpse into a creature that has long eluded scientific explanation. Is this the elusive Bigfoot or something else entirely? The mystery deepens with every frame. What are your thoughts on this intriguing encounter? Take a look at this puzzling picture snapped in the jungles of Brazil, titled Unknown Creature Found in Amazon, with no backstory. It's sparking more questions than answers. This bizarre creature is truly a sight to see. Its gangly limbs and unusual features make it unlike anything we've seen before. To gauge its size, just look at the person holding it. The hands and feet are particularly strange. The feet almost resemble hands. It's quite eerie. At this point, anything seems possible. Many people are leaning towards calling this a hoax. What's your take on it? What do you think about this mysterious creature? Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. Picture this. A kid is on camera, totally vulnerable to a big black bear that wandered into their neighborhood. Out of nowhere, a man shows up and scares the bear away. You can imagine how terrified that kid must have been. Watching it again, you see the man quickly getting out of his car because he sees the danger the kid is in. It seems like he and his wife were just leaving the neighborhood when they stumbled upon this scene. What a hero. In today's world, many people might have stayed safe in their truck, but not this guy. I truly believe he saved that kid's life. Amazing. Here's a fascinating video captured by a man named Andre on a clear night with the full moon shining brightly. He noticed some strange objects in the sky and couldn't resist filming them. Armed with a powerful telescope and a sharp camera, he captured remarkable shots of the moon from our vantage point on Earth. Out of nowhere, 3 round spots appeared on the moon, perfectly aligned in a row. But that was just the beginning. Soon after, more of these mysterious objects started popping up, scattered across the moon's surface. Andre isn't new to stargazing. He's been at it for about 20 years and has a deep fascination with the moon. He claims to have even seen what he firmly believes are UFOs before. According to him, these particular objects in the video are flying incredibly high, about 500 kilometers up. So what's the story behind these sightings? Could this be the evidence of aliens we've been anticipating? Or is there a more straightforward explanation for these dark spots on the moon? Incredible footage captures a woman's desperate plea as she navigates through a raging forest fire, praying fervently for the safety of herself and her family.
Heavenly Father, please help us. Please help us to be safe.
The intensity of the situation is palpable. What if, while you were strolling through your living room, you saw your dog was looking intently out of the glass? You glance over your shoulder out of curiosity and notice this enormous mountain lion prodding at your window.
On our patio. He wants to eat my dog. Dash. Dash, get back. Dash. 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 Get away. Dash, come here.
Here is where the dog, Dash, should get some credit. He does not back down from that feline. Observe the lion's paw patterns at the window. Dinner seems so close, but yet so far away. Here we have a stunning shot of a Timberwolf, easily surpassing 200 pounds in weight, truly massive. Such a size is incredibly rare among wolves, as most in the wild never achieve this stature. Typically, adult male Timberwolves weigh between 70 to 145 pounds, while females range from 60 to 100 pounds, depending on their region. Behold this majestic creature, embodying a serene presence amidst its surroundings. The next video captures a tense moment as a bobcat is discovered ensnared in a leg-hold trap, filmed by the person who set it. Attempting to free the animal with a catch pole, the man faces a fierce struggle. The bobcat, clearly distressed, eventually weakens under the stress.
Come on. Act right. Here we go.
Upon release, the man attempts to calm the bobcat, but his efforts provoke a defensive reaction from the wild feline. Despite the intense encounter, both the man and the bobcat emerge unscathed from the ordeal. It begs the question, what was the intended target of the trap, if not a bobcat? Share your thoughts in the comments below. A recent video has captured something really spooky and has everyone talking. The person who uploaded it is clearly freaked out. She tells us about an old mirror she fixed up that has been showing her weird things. That sounds strange enough. Apparently, the mirror has a mysterious past, and now that it's been refurbished, it adds to the mystery. She and her friends can't shake off the creepy vibes they get when they're in the room with it. She shows us the room. Everything seems normal until the camera points at the mirror. In its reflection, there's something on her white couch in the background. It looks like a person. It's hard to make out, but there's definitely something there. To prove her point, she shows the actual couch, and it's empty. No one is there. But when the camera goes back to the mirror, you can see someone sitting there. Now everyone is scratching their heads over this. Is this mirror a gateway? Did it belong to someone who's left a part of themselves behind? The comments are going wild with guesses. Some think it's all a setup, fake, or just a trick of the light. Then there are those who believe in the ghostly angle, sharing stories about creepy objects and unexplainable events. The clip finally ends, but it leaves many of us wondering. The chatter around the spooky mirror is only getting louder, pulling more people into the debate. Real or not, it's got everyone talking and guessing. Check out this fascinating video of a fox trying to raid a hawk's nest. Many wonder why the fox would climb a tree to get to the nest when there's easier prey on the ground. Well, this nest happens to be on a rocky ledge, so the fox cleverly scaled up the side. The fox's keen sense of smell led him to the nest for the eggs, but Mama Hawk is not having any of it. He's carefully assessing the situation. By the way, notice how deeply the hawk is sleeping, completely slouched over. She's out cold. Eventually, the fox makes a bit of noise and Mama Hawk wakes up, prompting the fox to beat a hasty retreat. Wise move, I'd say. A fascinating video clip was recently shared online. This video, set late at night on a quiet, empty road, shows a lone dog behind a fence. The scene seems ordinary at first, but as you keep watching, something strange happens. Under the streetlights, the dog appears to be staring into nothingness. It seems completely absorbed, giving an unsettling vibe to the scene. But then, something supernatural occurs. In just a few seconds, the dog completely vanishes from view, as if swallowed by the night. Your eyes might not believe what they just saw. Was it a trick of light or a camera glitch? As we continue watching, it gets even weirder. After a few suspenseful seconds that feel like an eternity, the dog reappears on the opposite side of the fence. It's like the dog just materialized out of thin air. This sudden reappearance leaves viewers scratching their heads, trying to make sense of what they've just seen. Could something supernatural be at play here? Did the dog just warp through space, or was it an illusion? It seems impossible to understand how the dog could disappear in the blink of an eye and then reappear in a different location. Some speculate about interference from otherworldly entities, while others think it's just a glitch in the security camera's recording. The entire episode is so perplexing that it leaves viewers mystified, questioning what they know about the world around them. Get ready for some heart-pounding action in this next clip. Watch as a shark closely trails a paddleboarder. This shark is right behind her, waiting for any slip-up. Here's the backstory. The woman you see is part of a relay team racing from Florida to the Bahamas.
Sit down. Yep. Get there. Get.
This is why you should not.
Get. Hammerhead shark right here. Get. Stay there.
In the video, you can hear the man filming, encouraging her to keep going. The camera then pans to another team member kneeling on his board, warning him to stay still because there's a big hammerhead shark directly beneath him. The real concern here isn't just falling off the board, it's avoiding a collision with a massive shark that could easily knock them off. Paddleboards are sturdy, but facing a shark adds a whole new level of danger to the race. You might have caught wind of this viral video. It starts with a typical scene in a girl's kitchen. She's busy and ready to dig into her sandwich. Just as she gets up to move, her dog springs into action, jumping up and putting his paws on her chest. It turns out this is his signal for her to sit back down. At first, she tries to brush him off, but he persists, and she begins to understand. Finally, she sits down, and the dog indicates for her to stay put. Once he's sure she's steady, he dashes to the counter, grabs her medication, and brings it to her. Then he heads to the fridge, opens it, and fetches her something to drink. You can see how touched she is by her dog's remarkable intuition. Dogs truly are amazing.